Neo. So, Neo is one of the oldest layer ones knocking about. It's actually been around for about 8 years. And back in 2017, it was a wicked crypto to move money around. It was really fast. There were three that were actually awesome for that: Dash, Neo, and Nano. Were all three of them were really good. And they all had big gains, especially back in 2017 when networks kept getting congested. Now, in terms of Neo this year, I'm hesitant to say it's going to do tons. I'll talk about sort of best case scenario in this video. Now, before I get into it, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on this channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these coins. These were all coins that I thought were going to make me really good money. You can see what they were worth when I recorded the videos. You can also see the highs they all hit in under a year and a half, as well as what your profit would have been if you'd have popped $100 into each of them. And if you had done 100 into every single one and sold after 16 months, your total profit would have been over 123 grand. Now, obviously, you don't have that long to get your portfolio sorted. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you're sitting on cryptos that are not making you money, that are not keeping up with the market averages, then you've probably got deadwood in your portfolio that you've got to get rid of. If that's you, head on over to copymycrypto.com, have a look through that site. That's the site I run where I share my entire portfolio with my members. And whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a crypto, I tell my members the crypto that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at, so my members can copy along exactly, meaning they make the exact same profit as me, but they don't have any work to do at all. And on the site, you'll see what my members have earned. You can see the successes we've had. It's all public record as well. Feel free to verify it all on the history of this channel. My coins have been ripping it, and they've been going up way more than the market average. If you want to find out the coins that I'm in, I share that on the site. All you got to do to find out is join up, guys. Now, Neo. So as I said, been around for a while now. And yeah, in 2017, 2018, it was rapid because obviously moving Neo around cost you nothing, and we had such congestion in the crypto space back in 2017. Really, there were only a few most people's money was blocked up in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and obviously you had a number of other cryptos. Nothing like what we have now. But moving money around when the networks were fully congested meant that people were shifting between cryptos. One that everyone shifted to was Dash, one that everyone shifted to, like I said, was Nano, and one that everyone shifted to was Neo. All three of them had really, really positive bull cycles, and probably because it was a useful medium for just getting your money or moving your money around. Now, in 2021, Neo didn't do anywhere close to as well as it did in 2017. Its all-time high is $196, which it hit right at the end of the 2017-18 cycle. In 2021, it only went up to about $120, $130. Now, Neo is a layer one. It was always actually billed as like the Chinese Ethereum. That's actually how it was billed for a long time. And it was... Well, it is just a layer one, right? It was initially known as Ant shares. Oh, God, when it was Ant shares as well, it was like fractions of a cent as well. And they rebranded to Neo. Now, they are, like I said, layer one. They use a dual token economy. Neo and gas. Gas is what pays for all the transaction costs. And Neo has been a pretty much a mainstay of the top 100 for years and years and years now. Pretty much since it was Ant shares, actually. Now, they have been developing and they have been cracking on. So they've got Grind Hackathon at the moment, which lasts until the end of this month. There's over $22 million in prizes and grants. This is co-hosted by a few big names within crypto and investing. They are also they've also introduced a few games now that look particularly intriguing. One's called Dragon Defense. That's definitely got getting a decent amount of attention. They've redone the website a couple of times, and this was one where it really did look like they had the potential to have a really good 2021, but we just started seeing other layer ones coming up everywhere. Now we still see layer ones launching all the time. The competition in the L1 space is just massive, and Neo isn't in terms of throughput and stuff. Neo isn't really a valid competitor to your Solanas and your Avalanches and Suis, and that's kind of the issue, right? Is that there's been so many new projects launching all the time on these other layer ones. Solana's had the meme revolution. Binance Smart Chain had that in 2021. But there's real legitimate quality apps on most of those L1s. That's not really the case for Neo. If we actually look at the apps and rank it by 7-day transactions, it's really looking weak. It's not. So 24-hour transactions, so if we go high to low, right? Flamingo Finance is like winning. And in terms of when we actually look and do a proper breakdown of like how many transactions are happening across a sort of a 24-hour window, it ain't much. You know what I mean? Like on a daily basis, you're looking at about a couple thousand, and that's their best performing DApp. It's the best performing DApp, and that's kind of the problem. Like there isn't Neo is not inundated with like this really exciting, growing ecosystem. They are developing quite consistently, but things don't look positive when you compare their net growth against everyone else. Everyone else seems to be absolutely ripping it at the moment. They're adding, lots of partnerships being, lots of partnerships happening, lots of new projects listing. Neo's not got any of that, not in the same way, not to the same level. And that would be my cause for concern here. As I said, Dragonverse doesn't look like a bad game at all, or Dragon Defense, I think. Kind of looks just like a Fortnite, really, but based on the little graphics. But yeah, there's a lot going against Neo right now. Development-wise, it's a lot further behind than... or ecosystem, sorry, it's a lot further behind than a lot of projects that are knocking about now. Also, long-term downtrend. It went from basically $200 down to 120. I can't imagine it's that downtrend is going to be flipped. And to flip it, you've got to, at the very least, start getting above the price of 2021. So at the very least, you've got to get back to 120, like north of 120. I just can't see a world that happens. Not right now. I think there is a world where Neo can get to a decent price point, maybe $50, maybe $90, because that's about a 30% drop off from where, from the high that it hit in 2021. That's about a fair drop off if you've got a level of consistency. It's kind of similar to what the drop off was here, from 196 down to about 130, I think it was, which is again about 30% drop off. So if just consistency happens in that regard, 90 is probably the peak that we're looking at. But to be honest, Neo might struggle to get to $50 right now. It's on all the major exchanges. It's not, but except Coinbase. I can't imagine it's going to get listed on Coinbase. Not right now. So really what needs to happen for Neo is like a boom in the ecosystem. And it looks like they're trying for that. $22 million prize pool for grants for this hackathon. That's a good step in the right direction, especially if it's given to real quality project, great games or great DeFi stuff. But if none of that happens, then realistically, they are going to flounder because everything else is growing and growing at such a rapid rate. Their competition now is immense. So the goal for Neo has to be great projects landing there. And that's talking with developers, incentivizing them to come, which they are doing. And hopefully for Neo and Neo holders, we start seeing like a boom in gaming or a boom in DeFi. That could bring value. But otherwise, I can't. Like, best case scenario from my eyes is about $90. I don't think it's going to hit that, in all honesty. I think 50 is going to be more probable that it sticks around $50. But I am curious to hear what people think. How Like if you're a Neo holder, why are you a holder of Neo? Do you use any of their dApps? Because not many people do, so it's probably going to be hard to find a few people that actually do use Neo's dApps. If you do, why do you use them compared to, let's say, if you use them instead of a Solana dApp or an Avalanche dApp or a Polygon, Ethereum, any of them? So share in the comments. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you are sitting on cryptos that are not making you money right now, it's because you've got rubbish coins in your portfolio that shouldn't be there. So clearing out the crap has to be a job for everyone. If you don't know where to get started, go on to copymycrypto.com. Just have a look through that site. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. When I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. So my members can copy along exactly. They make the same profit as me, but they don't have any work to do at all. On the site, you can see what my members have earned. You can verify everything that they've earned. You can verify their testimonials. It's all public record on the history of this channel. And if you like what you see and you want to know the coins that I'm in that are beating the market average massively, I share it on the site. All you got to do to find out is join up, guys. And that's it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.